I found myself wondering why I felt the need to pass several cars at once while enjoying a nice motorcycle outing in the Italian countryside. I should have been perfectly happy sitting back and taking in the sights, but no, I'm stricken with the need to explore the massive amounts of power available at the twist of the right grip. I just couldn't resist. Besides, I had to get to the clear section of road ahead so I could keep up my rather absurd pace. As I mentioned, I was in Italy, flogging the new 2016 Aprilia Tuono 1100 V4RR on some great back roads. We used the Misano World Circuit near Rimini for a home base, then explored the area's roads on the Tuono prior to returning to the track to sample the new RS V4RF that afternoon. The new Tuono 1100 V4RR and Tuono 1100 V4 Factory are Aprilia's latest naked bikes. They share the same high-performance chassis as the RS V4 Superbike and have also been equipped with the latest version of Aprilia's performance ride control Aprilia suite. The key difference between the $14,599 RR and the $16,299 factory is the use of Öhlins suspension on the latter. The new engine, on the other hand, has the same layout and cases as its fully faired cousin, but its capacity has been increased to 1077 cc thanks to a new 81mm bore, up from 78. Panel connecting rods, along with the crankshaft, are new. Thanks to the larger bore, the spread of low to mid-range torque has improved, and claimed maximum power output has increased from 170 horsepower to 175. The biggest step in horsepower comes at 8,000 RPM, where Aprilia says almost 20 additional ponies have been gained. As soon as we left the Misano track, I knew we were in for a good time. The low-end torque was excellent and the top-end power felt incredible. During some urban riding prior to reaching the countryside, I had a chance to think about the ergonomics. With a 15mm lower seat and new narrower handlebar, the new Tuono felt quite comfortable for my 5'9", 150 pounds frame. Whereas the previous Tuono only had sport and track engine maps, the 2016 model also has a race mode. I played around with all three and settled on the sport setting for in-town riding. In sport, the engine was smooth and controllable, and the bike behaved nicely at slower street speeds, too. Once out of town, I could feel how the Tuono was going to work. On a bike with so much power, it's easy to give it too much throttle and feel like you're losing some control. But the smooth power delivery and updated engine brake management system helped on the tight and bumpy sections of the ride. The new 3-level ABS also was a big plus on the unpredictable road. I felt it kicking in several times, keeping me from locking the front. As I got higher in the mountains, the pace increased. I was impressed with how well the Sachs damper unit's front and rear worked to keep the Tuono in line. Suspension compliance on the bumpy, uneven, and slippery roads was quite good. The Tuono soaked it all up with limited deflection, enabling the bike to hold my intended line. Aprilia's 8-level traction control (ATC) also had my back. Exiting slower corners, I could feel the power stutter when I had ATC cranked up to level 7. I eventually settled on level 3, one offering the least intervention, 8 the most. This provided a good balance of control without too much intervention. The 3-position Aprilia wheelie control (AWC), given the new 1077cc engine's claimed 90 pound-feet of torque, kept Big Fun from becoming Big Trouble, if you know what I mean. As with all other Aprilia controls, it's easy to adjust ATC or AWC on the fly via the cluster controls on the left side of the handlebar, which is ultra convenient. With regard to styling, both the new RR and factory Tuonos feature front fairings that are more aerodynamic and provide better wind protection. With the new lower seat, I was able to get behind the fairing somewhat and stay out of the wind. In roll-on performance and passing power, the Tuono shines. When you snap open the throttle, look out! because the motor jumps right through the revs without hesitation, while the Aprilia Quickshifter X, which allows smooth and effortless clutchless upshifts, helps keep the engine on the boil. One cool accessory that deserves mention is the V4 multimedia platform V4MP, which allows you to link your smartphone to the bike. It can display real-time telemetry and allow you to change the settings of the upper controls from your phone, so V4MP is a great way to enhance your riding experience. On track, your phone's GPS can tell the bike exactly where you are, which allows you to see what the bike is doing in every corner and even make ATC/aux suggestions to improve your lap times. You can even fine-tune the ATC and aux corner by selecting from a growing list of pre-programmed race circuits around the world. The 2016 Aprilia Tuono 1100 V4RR is an impressive bike that manages to combine the capabilities of a modern superbike in a package that's comfortable and practical in everyday riding and commuting.